Hi everyone, my name is Linda Porter and I'm an artist and holistic educational therapist and consultant. Today I'd like to journey through a journal with you, and this is the Apothecary's Journal, and she accompanies the New Earth Energies Holistic Herbarium. Now this is an accredited herbal program, and our journal today works well as a lead into this, or alongside it, or following on from this program. This journal teaches us the secrets of working in partnership with nature, and through working through the secret projects that she brings us, we open ourselves to the wise being within us all. The Apothecary's Journal is part of the Pat's Garden concept, and I really do hope you enjoy this journey together. So let's start off by exploring our Apothecary's Journal. And she comes in a beautiful chest. This is a fabric covered chest, beautifully made, and opens up to reveal her special secrets to us. And this is jam-packed full with ideas all associated with the theme of the journal. Here we have just a little explanation as to how that works. And to introduce you to Raven. Raven is a power animal and is full of mysticism and magic and messages from the wonderful great spiritual world, and features in our journey. We also have included in the box an explanation as to how this game works. And let's look at some of the aspects of the game. We have a mini apothecary chest in here, or an apothecary cupboard within the chest, and in opening it up we can find lots of miniature secret artifacts which all relate to the journey and story that the journal itself reveals to us. Now alongside that we've got a cauldron, a lovely little cauldron, which is the heart. It's where we transform things, and within the cauldron we've got lots of little capsules, little secret time capsules, each one we pull out at random with a special secret task to work in partnership with nature and help us on our way. Now also we've got a fairy door here. Doors are symbolic of opportunities and openings to the magic realm, to the fairy realm, the nature realms. And here we've got one of nature's little friends, which is part of one of our projects. And in this one we've got a little pebble that's painted as a hedgehog. Hedgehogs need our love and protection at the moment. They're going through a pretty rough time, and again is one of the clues that we have to follow on this journal, this game that we go through. Packages are always fun to open, so we have secret packages as well in the chest. And in this one, when we can actually get in there, fighting through the wrappings, what we have is a little jar of very specialist honey. And the folklore of the hive is an important one for our society, and again is part of this journey. Now here we have some more fairy world accoutrements and another little project that we have to make together to join in our partnership with nature. Oh, and here of course working with nature's plants is important, and we've got some lavender tea that we can take with the honey. Couple of books that might come in handy. There are lots of clues in the journal, and all the things you need to work through them is here, and we'll talk about that as we go through. Now here we've got the chest within the chest, which is the microcosm and the macrocosm. And so here we've got that little bag, and in there we've got a chain. It can either be used as a necklace or a charm bracelet, and lots of charms. Now the charms are rewards that we earn our right to wear on our piece of jewellery as we complete the tasks that are outlined within the journal. So the idea of course is to work through all those tasks, all the clues, and to complete a beautiful piece of jewellery for ourselves afterwards. Right, so here we've got hidden in mystique, wrapped up in the most beautiful way is our journal. And here we go. So in opening our journal, which is going to reveal all to us. Let's make some space for doing that. As we open that, we can, as we find our way through it, and this is just black net material with spider's nets on, we find the journal itself being revealed to us, the Apothecary's Journal, and it takes us through a series of potions and spells to find the magic within ourselves. And so this is part of the game, if you like, the journey that we go on in following the clues, completing the tasks, and earning the jewellery that we've got. Now, of course, no apothecary is complete without their own apothecary's cat, who does feature in the journal, as we shall see later on. And this is Boycat, who helps in my studio with all the work that I do. Quite intrigued as to the storyline behind this, and obviously coming along to make his mark. Right, so moving swiftly on with that, we now look. This is a black faux leather cover that's been put together as a junk journal. Obviously, you've got the wood burning on there. Opening up, we've got this is from Victoria Designs. It is a mini poster on the roll of the apothecary. We're moving in there. We can see it's an old advertisement, a person who prepared and sold medicines and goods, the forerunner of the early chemist. So it's a nice way to set the tone. Now, of course, we're going to open a gateway. Gateways are opportunities, and so this part invites us in to the woods. So working through a card die of a gate, we can move on to a piece of my own artwork, and this is a meditation done in alcoholic inks of a wood, and the idea, it's an abstract, is to meditate in it and to see what we see in there and to record that, which takes us on to the next part of the journey, which is Tales from the Woods, and obviously it can act as journal cards. This is a CD, an old CD package, and as we look into it, it outlines this part of the journey and the projects involved, which is the Tales from the Woods. And within the secret pockets that appear throughout the journal, we've got a lovely little wooded journal card with the grass and the daisies, the innocence of childhood. Innocence is what daisies represent to us, to use for journaling and notes and so on. Here we have another page from a book, which is I love this one. It was all maps and handwriting on there. So again, made a package on a pocket even on there with some journaling cards in, and here we can see the cosmetics. Making your own potions, of course, and your own natural cosmetics is part and parcel of what we do. And number 7 is interesting. What's your lucky number? Numbers and maps. And again, as we move on through the woods theme, again we've got working with plants, working with the nature fairies, making our own products with that, and of course the books that come with this pack are all included to help us on the way with that. And here we've got another seed envelope, and with that we've got more ideas, more thoughts for making household products and personal natural products which help the planet and are good for us. So, now this is a special little picture that I've got. This is from Mrs. Cogg's range. She has an Etsy shop, and this is one of the pictures that reminded me of the person that this journal was for, actually. She has a look about her, but a lovely lady there growing and preparing her own garden. Another little pocket. This is made out of vellum with stamping on of the little nature creatures, the little beetles and ladybirds in there. And again, more products, house products that you can make. Little journal cards to be able to write your notes on, and again referring to some of the books that come along with this. The one is of an old Victorian bathtub. Again, they're Victoria Designs from Etsy. taken from one of my books. You've got the picture there and some more journaling cards. Which is my idea of what an apothecary's room might have looked like, or a studio. Again, more magical potions to make, to enjoy yourself. Now we go back to Raven, and we're really looking at magic here. Here we've got an embellishment that's made with resin and one of my art photographs here. And in the pocket we have got a dried flower. I work a lot with the nature spirits myself, and this dried flower is presented in a window which is transparent, an apothecary window, and you can hold it up and see little tiny figures within the flower as you hold it up to the light or to the window, and it gives you, if you like, a window into a whole other world to relax and to meditate and to use the messages that are given with you to you with that. That's a lavender plant, so lots of things you can do with lavender herb and with lavender oils. Now, moving on, here we've got the microcosm and the macrocosm. We've got the mini journal within the macro journal. So this little book has been made, again from a design from Victoria Designs, put together with lovely pages in for your own notes and tracings and ideas and drawings and artwork that relate to the projects that you do. So a little mini journal in there to record all of that information. Just fastened within the journals with what's called a little belly band, which is a stationing post really to tuck things into and just keep them safe. The next one, I love this because it's a reference to Pigs Out, and it refers to my beautiful pet pig Daisy, who lived with me for a long time in my garden. And again, more journal cards for the notes of potions and creams and cosmetics and household products that you might make. Lots of ideas, and I say that all these will reference in the books and the tasks that come in the cauldron, that come in the chest. So you've got a little record there keeping that information together. Another piece of parchment for you, and this relates to Raven and Raven energy. And well, in here we've got well, we did have an appearance from Boycat in this, didn't we? All the Harry Potter washi tape. This is Boycat and Girlcat, his sister, and some of their less endearing photographs that I've taken as an artist and photographer over the years to bring in as Halloween magic there with Girlcat, to bring in reference to the task relating to cats, which is in the cauldron. Now, I did mention Raven energy, so this part is all about the ravens and the feather and raven's feather. And here we have a beautiful black feather to work with Raven energy, and a task to involve doing a drawing or a little bit of writing with that particular feather, so you can earn the feather charm to put on your bracelet or necklace. So that gives you this idea of working with nature. Again, we look at how we put ingredients together, the alchemy of working to make things that are not tainted, if you like, by the consumerist greed and toxic substances that we have that is actually killing nature. How we can make a stand for ourselves and make our own. Again, another little pocket from a book page with lots of accoutrements for making things, and another apothecary window. So again, this is a blue lavender that you can hold up to the light, move around and see the shapes, the figures. There's a little portal between the realms, which is made for you to meditate with and to be creative with, and to get ideas that you can ground in your journal in doing that. So again, more apothecary cards, journal cards to write your ideas, your thoughts, your experiments with. And here we have a really interesting little flower. It's called the fairy wand flower, and it tells you on the back how you can grow that. Beautiful one to grow this. And there's your seeds to get you started and underway with that at an appropriate time. Here we have a vintage, very old postcard. I think that dates back to the early 1900s. And again with that apothecary theme on it, so you can use that as a journal card to help you with that. The journal's got lots of these little pockets and things in. Again, working with the nature realm, with the nature spirits, the fairy realm, little stories and projects to do that, and backed up by a whole series of cards. It's got a little brad on it that is the princess fairy, but it's they're all tea card size, which actually enables you to dig into the books and dig into the mini cabinet to be able to find things that make you feel like a prince or a princess, but using natural stuff. So this is all about making the different potions. They can be recipes, whatever you want them to be. And again, another little mini journal here, journal within a journal, which looks at using the flowers and the herbs and things particularly. And of course you've got those clues in your apothecary chest that comes with your journal anyway, but that gives you your scope to research for yourself and enjoy. So again, more ideas, more tea cards with suggestions on that link to the books, pockets for hiding things in, more pockets based on the journey and the handwriting that you can create your own little mini journals within. So all that space and additional room to put your notes in the little pockets, we come to the end of the journal and the end of the quest, if you like, which enables you to build your own piece of jewellery in line with your apothecary journal. Thank you for accompanying me on this journal, and here you can see where you can get further information and help should you need it. Thank you. Bye.